Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome to another video. Apologies, I look a little bit like a rat's ass, like I've just woke up with this bun and I haven't even been bothered to change it, so sorry. I'm in my pyjamas as well and my nan's gone out to walk the dog, so I thought, you know, perfect time for me to actually film this video. It's going to be another book haul. I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm kind of not really sorry in a way, but I suppose I should be sorry, so I feel like I have to say it regardless. But these are all books that I have accumulated during this month. The extras that I've accumulated, should I say, because I've already had a book haul this month, so this is going to be another one. But I'm really excited to give these books a read. So the first book, it was actually an order from Amazon. I ordered When Dimple Met Rishi, and this is by Sandhya Menon. I'm so sorry if I've butchered that name, but I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this book at the moment, and it sounds really phenomenal and definitely the sort of summer read. And so I've really honestly pumped this up on my TBR, and I want this to be like the next book for me to read. So I'm definitely looking forward to giving this one a read. I'm super excited. If you guys have read this one, let me know down below in the comments what you thought about it. This next book I got as a trade. I traded off one of my books in return of one of their books, and I got Mad by Chloe Esposito. And this book I've kind of like seen around, and it just says it's a shocking and compulsively readable Mad, Bad and Dangerous to Know trilogy. It's the first in the trilogy and the beginning of a roller coaster ride that you'll never forget. And this is actually an art condition that I got given, and wow, I didn't actually see this before, but like look at that's pretty cool. Like that is pretty cool on the inside. But I remember like when I was reading the description of what this book was about, it's just saying about somebody called Alvi. Their life has never gone right until now. They find an abandoned credit card debt, and their three-way Tinder and Twitter when fate gives them the chance to steal their identical twins' perfect life. So yeah, that just sounds like really cool, like swapping your life for somebody else, and yeah, I like that sort of thing, and that's pretty cool. So they can finally just get out of their really crappy life and then go and steal their other twins' life. So yeah, you know, it sounds awesome. Sounds really cool. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a read. And then I got Follow Me Back by A.V. Giga, and I got another book depository bookmark with this, but I actually purchased the book from Charlie again. She was giving this away, and so it's a nice floppy paperback, but I've just heard this is like interesting. It's an unexpected friendship and late night messages evolve into a deep conversation, but online secrets have a way of coming out in real life, and Eric himself is involved. It won't be long before the fandom turns to obsession and a single push of the follow button turns deadly. So yeah, it just sounds interesting, and it's wow, it's okay. It's another Wattpad sensation, a bit like Anna and yeah, Adam and Jane. So another person that has come through on Wattpad has finally got their book published, so that's really cool and interesting. Anna Todd, that was the name I was trying to think of. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to giving this one a read. From a charity shop down in my town, I was looking for a birthday gift for my boyfriend's dad, and I managed to find a really cute sort of tea, coffee and sugar set as like a cottage, and they were just like a really awesome sort of small present, and they had some handmade birthday cards there, so I got one of those as well. And whilst I was there, I got a book for my nan from James Patterson, because she loves James Patterson books, and that one was called Honeymoon, and so I found one for myself, and this is called The Dolls by Kiki Sullivan. I love the end pages, and I just thought, you know, supporting charities is something that I love, and I just, when I saw this, I was like, you know, for like 50p or Chris or whatever they charged me, I don't really know, it just all came to a massive total. And yeah, I was just like, yeah, you know, I'm doing that. But I remember at the time this book came out, everyone was like kind of like talking about it, and all it says on the front is boys want them, girls want to be them, someone wants them dead. And so I'm just like, yeah, you know, let's give it a read. These last two books were also a trade as well. I traded a couple of my books in order for these, and I got Spark by Rachel Craw, and I never heard of it before, but I felt like it sounded interesting. And then the other book I got was Jacoby by William Ritter, and so I've got these two books in addition. And this book Jacoby was actually on my Amazon wish list, but Spark, I feel like it rings a bell, and I was like, hey, you know, let's just give it a chance. It just says on the back here that Evie doesn't have a choice. One day she's ordinary 17-year-old grieving for a mother, the next she's a shield, the result of a decades-old experiment gone wrong, bound by DNA to defend her best friend from an unknown killer. The threat could come at home, at school, or anywhere. All they know is that it will be a fight to the death. And then there's Jamie, irresistible and off limits. Awesome. And then Jacoby, I believe it's based in New England in 1892, and it says here that Abigail Rook meets R.F. Jacoby, an investigator of the unexplained with a keen eye for the extraordinary, including the ability to see supernatural beings. Abigail has a gift for noticing ordinary but important details, which makes her perfect for his assistant. On her first day, Abigail finds herself in the midst of a thrilling case. A serial killer is on the loose. The police, with the exception of the handsome detective Charlie Kane, are convinced their culprit is an ordinary villain. Jacoby is certain the foul deeds are the work of an inhuman creature, the likes of which the authorities are adamant to deny. So it's Doctor Who meets Sherlock in a debut novel, the first in the series, brimming with cheeky humour. And this is what it looks like underneath. I always like showing the hardcovers just in case there's something snazzy or surprising that they plonk under there, but it sounds cool, and I'm really enjoying like sort of thrillers and detective sort of stuff at the moment. So yeah, I'm definitely glad that I've got this now. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of this book haul. I'm going to try to slow down, but at the moment I'm in the midst of sort of trading books with other people, trying to get rid of my books and they're trying to get rid of their books, so it ends up being like a bit of a trade-off. So that's why there is this whole thing going on. So, you know, it's pretty awesome. I'm tired. I'm ready for bed again. These painkillers, literally, I had a tooth removed like 2 weeks ago, and I've been through such agony. I've been through so many painkillers and antibiotics, and I had a couple of codeine last night. I had some codeine with ibuprofen, and I had some dihydrocodeine. And codeine, if you don't know, makes you pretty tired. So I'm feeling tired still. I'm feeling drained. Oh, I just want it to all be gone. So there you have it. That's the end of this video. Let me know if there's any books that you've read or any that you would be interested in. Let me know if there's any book recommendations as well. I always like to know what sort of books everybody's reading at the moment. But thank you very much for watching my video as always. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!